Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to bj&co, where Chris, Savi, and myself are playing Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. We've got heavy religious pressures, we got cities popping up all over the place, and I think it's pretty safe to say we've all got things going well for us. Well, maybe not so much Savi.
Man, I got some shitty starts. Shitty!
Yeah, you've been unhappy with it for a while now.
I'm just unhappy with it. Whose idea was it to play this game?
I believe it was your idea.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was.
Oh, I can't even change the name of my frickin' troops. Sucks. Chris, how do I change the name? Do they have to be level 2 to change the name?
Yeah.
Lames.
What were you gonna name them to?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Watch the video.
So, what would you say? I think it's hard to really narrow it down to like a specific moment, but do you guys have any moments that you would consider kind of like the ones you remember the most from different video games? The one where you steal the Elder Scroll still is kind of, I don't think it's a great fit for one, but I guess if that's what that person thought.
Ooh, a big game moment. I don't know. It's a good one. What do you got, Chris? Cool, good talk.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know. There's so many. I mean, I don't know if it's really a gaming moment, but I mean, I remember as a kid going to like Walmart and sheepishly buying games because I was embarrassed about doing it. Because when I grew up, gaming wasn't as, I guess, somewhat widely accepted, so to speak.
No, that's fair.
You know, so I'd always go, and I mean, even, what was it the other day? Not the other day, but on my Switch, I picked up the Pokemon remake.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's like, oh yeah, and this brought back memories because, you know, you have to get the Pokeball when you get it. So I went in. Okay, here we go. So I'm searching for this game. Can't find it. I'm like, whatever, I'm out driving around. I'll go to a GameStop. Or EB Games, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys love EB Games?
Yeah, we have EB Games. So I went.
Not for long.
And I go in there. Oh, Congress. Never mind.
One of the most stressful parts of this game is whenever Congress pops up.
I know, because it's just like, we must do it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
It's
Boom,
not so
done.
bad right now, but...
All right, so
yeah.
I'm going to EB Games. I go in, I'm like, hey, do you have a copy of this? I want the Pokeball thing. Be like, oh, we only have the EV version. I'm like, you fuck right off with that, you son of a bitch. He's like, well, he's like, it's actually on hold for somebody else. They've just run over to, Walmart to see if they have the Pokemon version there. I'm like, oh, okay. So obviously I'm like, I'm gonna get in my car and drive there before this guy does. It's literally in the same parking lot, and they said the guy's walking over there. So as I'm driving, I see this guy fucking walking over there. I'm like, oh, buddy, you're fucked.
Oh, so the two of you are probably hoofing it.
No, I'm driving, so I'm fine. I park my car. I get into the building, go to Walmart. Oh, hey, look, the Pikachu version. Last one. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that.
Oh.
Knowing well right that literally 2 minutes behind me, that guy wanted it. And I went, and then the guy's like, well, you should have some fun with that. I'm like, oh no, it's not for me, it's for my nephew. I don't have nephews, but it's just that natural. I have to say that because it's been built into me that shame will live with me forever. So, you know.
Well, no, that's fair. Because there's a lot of things that I'm pretty sure that's not the only thing that you would say something like that for as well. Because there's a lot of embarrassing things. Or at least they feel embarrassing at the time to go and buy.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of weird sort of things, you know, like those big, huge strap-on dildos. Those are awkward.
Of course. Yeah.
Those are for my nephew, too. Sorry. Okay.
Edit.
Edit that. Oh my
Well, maybe we'll leave it in.
No, that's okay.
Well, I have the power.
Yeah, there's just always strange things that you're like, I shouldn't be buying this or whatever, but
Yeah.
and it's just easy to blame it on a relative that person. And I mean, in all honesty, that person is probably never gonna see you again or even think of you again. But you're just like, oh, I gotta lie about this one. It's just weird. But,
Hey, what difficulty did we set the AI on?
Emperor.
Okay, sweet.
So not complete curb stomping us, but
Yeah. I mean, we're all kind of doing okay-ish.
ish.
Oh, excuse me.
Sort of. Kind of. But not really.
We're all hoping for the best.
I mean, beef is taking over. Which, that's
Well,
fun.
his religion is religion. His religion's pushing pretty good.
Yeah.
There isn't much that seems to be stopping it. Or even could if it wanted.
Wow, are you speaking ill against Timmy's hose?
No, I'm just saying it's it's doing pretty darn good.
Okay, well then.
Oh, I got even less because of the speed of the game? Is that how it works? I'm so confused. Whatever. I had a great admiral that I could turn in, and it was going to give me it was like 50 gold on standard speed. So I thought that with the speed that we're on, I'd get more gold, but it gave me 30.
Yeah, it gives you less. If we were playing slower than standard, you'd get more. But
Oh, okay. That's how it works then.
what's your greatest gaming moment, Spencer?
It's hard to say. Most of the ones for me are pretty much around the idea of like, I think for me, it's mostly just playing games with friends, where we had this one game, what was it called? Smuggler's Run for the GameCube.
None of the last 2 years of his gaming is important because we're not friends.
Thank you, Chris, for finding a way to twist that around.
I mean, these are words you've said multiple times about us, so.
Mostly because I think it's funny at the time. That didn't make it sound any better.
No, it didn't. Didn't help you at all.
No, that's okay. But for me, there's the game Smuggler's Run, where on the GameCube, which is all about kind of driving cars and smuggling things across borders. But we would always play it online, or we would play it with each other, but we would change the rules of the game. We wouldn't follow anything that was going on, and we would basically just play keep away. And so whoever had, there was like a 20-minute timer, and whoever had the contraband when the game ended, that's who won. And for me, playing that game was some of the greatest moments, where we would all be on the edge of our seats as we're driving these little cars, and all you got to do is just tap the other vehicles just a little bit to be able to get to the contraband, and it was an absolute blast.
Yeah, there always seems to be games that you can play them completely wrong, but it just feels so right.
Yeah, because we would play it the normal way, how it's supposed to be played, never as fun. Not even a little bit.
I'm trying to think, what was the game that... Oh, Unreal Tournament. And Chris and I, we dove into this one time where you just play capture the flag on 2 towers and you just fucking headshot bots the entire game. And it's like, you have a kill streak of 700. Don't care, continuing to kill these bots. And they just run into your sniper bullet. And it's the greatest thing of all times because you're like, these guys suck.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Excuse me. Great leader of Canada.
Yes?
Would you mind, for the sake of science, if you allowed our great scientist Galileo to enter your borders?
Sure.
Purely for science.
Huh. Okay. Sure.
Very, very.
I'm concerned.
You can visit our lands. I will even deposit you a gift.
A gift. Oh boy. Just warning to Galileo. It's fucking cold here, so
You seem like you need some
life.
financial assistance, so we will compensate you for your gracious hosting.
It's greatly
that's
appreciated. Because we're poor.
That being said, did you accept our promise we made you promise us, Phoenicia, or did you just scrap that? Because I don't see it anywhere.
I was just going through stuff and it said you sent me a warning.
And what'd you do?
All I had was the option to say okay. So I don't know if you sent it to me a while ago.
Oh,
And
okay.
maybe
So
because
you
it
don't
was too
accept
long?
it. It's just it's legit like the other warnings. Okay.
Yeah. I think.
You should settle near me and see what happens.
Doesn't it just give you back the stuff that you gave me?
Well, I'm sure it would generate a ton of grievances.
That is also what it would do. And that's not something we want to do.
Timmy's house. Timmy's house. We like Timmy hose. Timmy's hose is just around. You have sailing. Interesting.
Well, I got it for free when I
Oh.
started. Or no, I got...
Must be nice.
No, I didn't get it for free. I got the writing for free. I think that's what I started with.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since we've looked at that stuff. It's been like a whole half an hour.
Yeah, frickin' writing. Gross.
Yeah.
Who writes? Not me.
I don't know if I'm making good decisions.
I'm going with no,
Uh-oh.
but possibly. Chris, you never.
I hope I'm...
Chris, you never told us your favorite game moment.
Story-wise, I think I'll just resort to my my Blizzard fanboyism and probably say
Ooh.
like all of the Brood War campaigns for
Mhm.
StarCraft
Oh, nice.
were solid storytelling gaming moments. There was a lot of twisting and turnings, and the Protoss truly came into their own, so I would say that. Gaming-wise, like, being a person, I mean, Saturday nights in Halo will always have a tender spot with me and my friends.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Just because of the custom games we used to make up.
Yeah.
Good times.
Did you have any favorite custom games?
If you didn't play Braveheart, you're a pussy.
Braveheart. Can't say
What's
I
Braveheart?
knew that
So,
one.
Braveheart was in Halo 3.
Okay.
You would all start with brute shots,
Okay.
and you had to play on blood gulch or coagulation or whatever they called it in that one. And then it was team deathmatch with one life. But it had like 5 rounds. So you would go to your team's base, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
And once, like, we had an intercom system, or, like, some way to communicate with the other team, that once everyone was at their own base, because it would spawn randomly or whatever, you'd have to agree not to kill each other as you ran to your own bases.
Okay.
Because it ruined the fun if you didn't. Once everyone got to their base, you would aim your brute shot into the sky and fire all of your shots so that they would arc as far as they could. So
Yeah.
it was perfect because most of the time they would land like right in front of the enemy base. And they would all start landing as you emptied your clips. And once your clips were empty, you got to run into the middle of the map.
Oh,
And then
that's
you would
awesome.
have melee fights with the brute shots. But as you charged across the map, you were getting hit by all the one-shot brute shot grenades. because we set it to like like all handicaps, so like you would die instantly.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
it was great because you'd always have like 2 people from each team survive, and as you yelled across, because Halo was great and had proximity voice comms, you would yell for freedom as you charged across the field, and you'd hear like the enemies come like fucking yelling at you, and then it became a crazy like swing fest as you like battled each other in the middle.
Oh, that's awesome. I forgot about the proximity chat.
Oh, Halo was so good.
And it worked for about 3 rounds before everyone got tired of running to the base, and you would just start murdering people, and then it just became like a regular team deathmatch, but with 1 life and no health.
Oh,
It was,
nice.
We had,
good time.
what did we do? We would do 4-player, all on one console, and we'd go into just a random match, right? And all we'd do is we'd go in, and you could talk to the other team before the match started. I remember this because that's absolute craziness if they were allowed to do that now. So we would go in and we changed all of our armor to white, and we made it all the same. And you know how you could have like your little custom tags, so your gamer tags or whatever? We all made ours say Bungie. So we'd go in saying, hey guys, we're from Bungie, and there's this thing going on, and we want to try and make this video, and if you do it with us, we can submit it to Bungie, so where we work, and we'll get you that. There was like this recon armor, I think it was.
that's right.
Yeah, so we'd have them like, and like both enemy teams like stand and build a pyramid and just have them do the dumbest things in the world. Or, okay, no, we're going to get everybody to stand in a line, and we're going to get a headshot, because the sniper would just keep going if you got headshots, sort of thing. And it was just a way for us to fill up like our scores, get like, 5 kills or just... So we would just scam people into helping us get these super tough things that we just weren't good enough to do. So we scammed people to let us do it.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I think my brother's account actually got banned for impersonating a Bungie employee, but nobody else's did. So we're all like, this is awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good times. Yeah, Halo was one of those monumental games that like that changed generations. Like it's
it's magical. So no, I didn't get into it until I think I played a little bit of Halo 2, but it wasn't until Halo 3 because my first Microsoft thing was the Xbox 360.
Yeah, it was Halo 3 for me too. I could not get into the Halo 2 because that was PC only, right?
I think so. No, Halo 2 was on the Xbox, wasn't it?
No.
Nobody liked Halo 2 because you played too much as the elite.
Gross.
Oh, okay.
And it was great for me. I was literally the only person in my group that ever played as the elite.
Nice.
So it either was good or bad. Most times it was good because I was pretty good back in Halo, so when they saw me coming around, I could make people run away.
Nice.
They were like, fuck it!
Nope.
It is our connection to the great beef.
I didn't expect it to be so beautiful.
Hello, Hungary. Are you hungry for some Canadian beef?
Funny you should talk about beef.